Hello internet, this is the Orpig coming to you. Today I wanted to do a video about pushing yourself at the gym. So I see a lot of people and I know of a lot of people who go to the gym and all they basically do is go through the motions, right? You're there to do a workout, you've got X, Y, and Z to complete, and so I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Maybe I'm gonna do the same weight, the same reps, the same thing. I think a lot of times this is why people end up quitting the gym, right? Is because it gets so monotonous. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. You got to remember, and especially if you don't have a training partner, especially if you don't have somebody there with you all the time, it's up to you to push yourself. And even when you got somebody there, it's still up to you to push yourself. Only you know your body, and only you know how much you're actually doing. If you're gonna half butt it, then that's what you're going to get, okay? So if you put everything you have into it, then you're going to see those gains. But you got to do it each and every time. And I know that it's hard and a lot of people struggle to find that motivation, but you've got to find that motivation. You've got to think of what drives you, and you've got to push yourself every single day to smash your goals, to achieve what you want to achieve, and know that even though we don't get that instantaneous gratification of seeing what it is we're doing immediately, you have to find comfort in that pain. You have to find comfort in being sore. That's what's so great about weightlifting, is that soreness the next day. That's your instant gratification. That's your confirmation that you did something right, that you did something new, and that you're getting gains from it, is because your muscles are sore. If you're going through these motions every single day and you're not sore even somewhat the next day, even after you've been doing it for a while, then it's time to change your routine, or it's time to evaluate how much heart you're putting into it. When you do your exercises, you got to drive yourself each and every time. Whether that's going up in weight or whether that's pushing that last little bit out, all the way out when you do it. But you got to have that heart, you got to have that drive, you got to have that push and determination. Otherwise, yes, it's fruitless for you to go to the gym. There's not going to be anything that you benefit from going there. I guess maybe you might have a better self-image, and maybe you might feel like, oh, I'm doing good for myself, I'm going to the gym. But just going to the gym is not enough, okay? That's not giving you the benefits that you're hoping to achieve, and that's what leads to people quitting or getting downtrodden on themselves because they're not seeing the gains, or they're not seeing where they want to be. You got to do exercises that you hate. So something that you don't like to do. All right, when my wife went to the gym, I used to laugh anytime we did tricep kickbacks because she hates doing tricep kickbacks. That made me want to do them even more, okay? I don't like doing squats. I don't like it. I try to convince myself that I like it. I try to tell myself I'm pushing the earth down. I'm not pushing up. I tell myself that I'm getting more testosterone. I'm going to get bigger. Like, I think a lot of times when I'm working out legs, I think push legs to get bigger, push legs to get bigger. I want big legs so I can have big everything else. Big shoulders, big arms, big chest, big back. I'm pushing legs so I can get everything else bigger. That's my drive. That's my motivation. I don't like legs like anybody else. You know what I end up doing? I end up doing about 10 sets of squats. I don't do any other exercises that much. All my other exercises, I might do a 6 set. I like to do 5. That's me. I like to do 5 sets, but sometimes I might do 6. If I feel like I didn't burn myself out enough, or I feel like I need to get one more set, I might do one more and do 6. Squats, I hate it so much, I force myself to do 10. I know it's that good of an exercise. It's working my back, my core, and especially my legs. It releases the most testosterone into my body because it's a complex movement using different muscles groups to complete the movement. So I know it's a great exercise. I just don't like it. So I force myself to do it every single time. I don't have anybody there pushing me. I don't have anybody there screaming at me or driving me or wanting me to do more. I do more because I know I need to do more. I'm hoping one day I actually like squats. I'm actually at the point right now where I like doing squats more than bis and tries, which is crazy because I did bis and tries almost my whole life to get, big arms, and I guess now I'm getting burned out on them. So I have to dig deep mentally to push myself to do bis and tries because I have more fun doing other body parts, which is crazy. But it's because that's the way I've driven myself. I've forced myself to like legs so much to the point to where I actually am starting to enjoy it. I'm not crazy about it. Give me chest back day any day. But I do enjoy doing legs now, which is a crazy thought that I still can't comprehend myself. but it's happening. And why? Because I'm pushing myself to enjoy it. I'm pushing myself to see the gains from it. I'm pushing myself to like it. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to be your drill instructor. You've got to be the meaning to yourself. You've got to be the one who pushes yourself harder and harder. And only you know, truly, whether you're being honest with yourself and you're pushing yourself that hard. It's easy for me to just take the weight and say, I can't do it anymore. Oh, I just can't do it. Like, I'm watching the show, right? My 600-pound life right now. I'm addicted to that. Watching these people, inspirational, motivational. I cheer for them. But at the end of the day, a lot of them are sitting there making excuses. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Either you do Yoda. You do or you do not. There's no try. You do it or you don't do it. And for the most part, you should be doing it. You should be pushing yourself. Failure is an option, but it's not because you mentally destroyed yourself and said, I can't do this. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to push as hard as I can until my arms fall off, till my legs give out. That's how hard I'm going to push. And you've got to do that on each and every rep. You have got to push yourself hard. You have got to have that mind to muscle focus. Focus in on that muscle and just focus on destroying it. Focus on pushing your hardest with it, because that is the only way to make that muscle grow. And then, look, the hardest part about the gym, about weightlifting, I understand, is going to the gym at all. That's the hardest part, right? Maybe when you pull up in the parking lot, maybe when you walk in, it gets a little hard, but at least you're there. And once you're there, you're going to push through it. Don't just go through the motions just because you're there. But the hardest part is getting to the gym. You have got to go. You have got to force yourself. We all know that after we work out, we feel 20 times better. You feel 20 times better. And especially you feel better than if you made some excuse to just sit on the couch at home and not do anything, and then you feel that guilt kick in like 2 hours later. Why didn't I go to the gym? I feel like crap. I look like crap. I feel fat. Okay? You feel that is your guilt. And you need to remember that, because that's what's got to drive you to the gym. That's what's got to push you to go. And if you just get to the gym, you're going to knock it out. You're going to work it out. You're going to push yourself, and you are going to feel so much better after it happens. You're going to get that endorphin high from just pumping your body and getting that adrenaline pumping, getting those testosterone pumping. Your body's going to feel good. This is what you need, especially after sitting at work all day. If you go to the gym after work, if you go in the morning, that's what you need to wake up. That's what energizes you and gets you through your day, okay? So push yourself to go to the gym. Once you get there, you're going to do it. You're going to knock it out. But it's finding that motivation to get there. And the motivation should be that you're going to feel 20 times worse just sitting at home. You know you should do it. You just need to push yourself. You don't need anybody there pushing you but you. So be your own worst coach. Be your own worst enemy. Put yourself in the driver's seat. Get to the gym and knock it out. And put 100% of your heart and drive into it. Because if you don't, then you might as well quit and just stop. You have got to have the drive and heart. So do you have the drive and heart, or are you a weenie? Or you just can't do it? Which is it? Hopefully you're an alpha and you want to be there and you want to get bigger and stronger, and you're going to push yourself to do it. Alright, I'm the Orpig. That's about it for my motivation for today. Make sure you like, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you again next time. Hey, if you stuck around, it's time for another What's on My Set List? So today's song is Porn Star Dancing by My Darkest Days. It's good. It's a rock song. It's about a sexy, hot subject. And it's a lot of fun. So I like to have this on my set list while I work out. What song do you like to listen to on your set list? Let me know in the comment section so I can listen to it, maybe add it to my own, maybe put it in this segment at the end of my videos. And I'll catch you again next time. Bye.